And we're back after a dinner break. Probably not in the same place that I stopped the last recording because I did a quick run around. And very quick, I didn't do much. Now. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Okay, so that's all the DLC right there in the Citadel. So our current main quest is to meet with the diplomats. This is just more talking, you guys. We're just gonna do some more talking. Like, this isn't a mission, this is just setting up the new phase of the game.
The Solarian Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard. Have them brought to the
Everything I did before this point was basically an extended prologue.
Hope this doesn't start another war.
The Krogan is in no position to make demands.
This is where stuff starts getting heavy.
Has a name, Erdnot Rex. And I'm not just some junkyard Theron you unleash whenever you're in trouble. I've got my own problems. Reaper scouts have arrived on Tuchanka. So why should I care if a few Turians go extinct?
Trying to draw out negotiations will get you nowhere, Rex. I have no time for it. Just tell us what you want.
I'll tell you what I need. A cure for the genophage.
Gas!
Absolutely not. The genophage is non-negotiable.
For those just joining the series,
The genophage has gone
the
on
genophage is a sterility virus that the Solarians and Turians designed to
If you're keeping track.
pretty much
With
curtail
1,000 years
Krogan
of
production.
peace free from these brutes.
Basically,
Enough.
1 out of 1,000 of their eggs or whatever are
It will
just
take years to force it.
stillborn.
My information says otherwise.
It's a
A
plot
Solarian
that's
scientist mailing through a
that was
contract.
introduced way back
He
in
was on
Mass
my
Effect
planet,
1.
testing
Pretty
a
much
cure
as soon as
for
you meet
demons.
Rex and go on
His
Vermeer.
methods were barbaric.
But what you didn't know is that other females survived his experiments. So the Dalatras here sent in a team to clean up the whole mess and to take them prisoners.
I guess the Krogans were making a mess. They apparently they produce very quickly,
Where
and
did
they're
you get this?
they're a war-loving
It could be a fabrication.
culture,
Don't
so
insult
they were starting
Those
to
are
kind
my
of take
people.
over
They're immune to
half the
genophage.
universe or
You're
whatever,
going to
and
give
they
them
kind of put a
back.
stop to that.
Dalatras, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
How long do you think you'll last alone against the Reapers? Because if you don't help, that's how it'll end up.
And I'll be the last friendly Turian you ever see.
What's it gonna be?
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Surkash. But I warn you, Commander, the consequences of this will be felt for centuries to come.
Let's go get them.
You're not setting
Oh,
foot
this
on
is a
Surkash.
mission. Okay,
This will take
I
time.
was mistaken.
It happens now. As a Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
We're going.
This is a fun mission. Like as I've said, I
won't
love the
forget this,
gameplay.
Commander.
It's just
A
all
bully
the
has
talking.
few friends when he needs them
It
most.
served its purpose, but it makes the replayability kind of harsh. And this game is very replayable, especially with the new game plus stuff. Alright, who's the most funny to bring? There we do. We'll just bring them. My dream team. Edie takes out shields, I take out armor, and Liara makes people float. Alright, let's give her something that's not garbage. Let's give her stability and damage. That'll work. I don't really care what pistols they carry. That'll work. See, after this mission, it kind of splinters off into two separate Yeah, you do something with the Turians and you do something
This
with the
is the
Krogan,
Solarian homeworld we're headed
which
to.
effectively ends
I'd like to see a
phase
Krogan
1 of the
easily
game,
keep it safe.
essentially.
We land, get the females, and leave before anyone changes their mind.
Like a movie. We're still in Act
Act
1, essentially.
Let diplomacy play out, Rex. You'll get what you want.
These females are the best, and probably last hope for my people.
We'll bring them back, Rex. Don't worry.
I appreciate that, Liara. I wouldn't want anyone else along for the ride.
Retrieving the female should be a simple matter.
Who's the synthetic?
I'm Edie, Normandy's artificial intelligence.
Sounds like Joker didn't teach you anything about Solarians.
Commander, I have a Solarian base.
What
on
warms
Cesar.
my heart is when Rex says I
Set her
wouldn't
down.
want anyone else for the ride. Liara and Rex were my go-to combo in Mass Effect 1. Krogan was effectively my super tank that never died, and Liara, her biotics worked a lot better in the
Commander,
first
Solarian
game than
ground control system
biotics
controls
do in the other
land.
games.
Tell them the Dalatrax
I mean, they work
authorized
all right
this
here,
herself.
but she was
I
a
knew
heavy hitter.
their word.
And
Let's see
Rex's
them try to
dialogue in
stop
Mass
a
Effect 1
Krogan
even says something to that effect when you first recruit her.
Rex,
So they were my dream team, and yeah, it was great.
landing.
And who authorized you to hold my race hostage?
He's got a few of his own apparently.
Hold! Stand down! Hold your fire! Commander Shepard, restrain your colleague. We only found out about this transfer a few moments ago.
I'd like to avoid a diplomatic incident,
As would we.
but you have something valuable to Rex.
Something worth dying for.
This matter can be resolved, but I must insist you remain under guard.
I can handle this, Rex.
If anything goes wrong and all bets are off.
And boy, do things go wrong.
I'm Paddock Wicks, and I appreciate your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge.
Hey, Liara, say something. I know you will.
Careful! Watch the containment shield!
I'd hope to never see one of those again.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
What kind of work goes on here?
Evolutionary trials, morphological simulations, exogenetic assessments.
Nothing is ever simple with Solarians, is it?
Science has always been our best defense. The research we do here has kept Surkesh safe for millennia.
Does that include studying lost Krogan?
The females were in poor health when we found them on Tuchanka. They were brought here to stabilize their condition.
This whole planet smells wrong.
I'd like to see them.
Of course, I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me a few moments and meet me near the elevator.
And now we do some talking, because of course we do. Even he has some interesting
Shepard,
dialogue.
I don't like this. I should.
How about you stay here and we...
That was just good old fat.
What do you know about these?
They weren't fertile, but Malin.
That's a pretty brutal way to treat
The females suggested it.
A harsh but necessary decision.
It's just one more thing that'll get better when the genophage is cured.
One thing
Been good talking to you again.
It'll
it's
be
kind of weird about Krogans and their culture. Every time any character points out some kind of harsh treatment towards females, they always fire back with, "Oh, it was their idea." They do that several times throughout this game. Even when you actually meet a female Krogan, she's like, "Oh no, it's okay. It's our idea. We ensure our own safety by suffering that kind of thing." And it's just a weird way to try to counterbalance the potential sexism that we humans perceive.
Good to see you again. Sounds like you've been promoted.
I just think it comes across as a little awkward.
Hold the line.
The female Krogans, they get squirreled away into
nice
their
to
own
see you all
clans. They get passed
Same
around
to you, Dr.
in
Custodi.
fertility
It seems the
roundabouts.
Reapers have a way of bringing us
Consensual,
together.
but still kind of.
Nice seeing you.
It's a little
Likewise.
awkward for us.
Regardless of what the politicians decide, consider it my
Every time you point out some kind of mistreatment, they just like, "Oh no, they wanted it." I'm like, "Okay, buddy."
You have clearance now to see the female. I hope we can resolve.
What do you think about handing
I
them?
differ from most of my colleagues. Curing the genophage will bring closure to this issue. In the future, the Krogan may yet play some role we can't even imagine.
I like this guy.
We should let the
I like his
evolutionary
opinion.
process decide who lives and dies, not galactic politics.
Thanks for your time.
Of course.
Patton Wilkes here is the stand-in for Kirahi if he doesn't make it through Mass Effect 1.
Send confirmation to
Which
the
he
Council
doesn't
as
if
the
you
state.
don't do 3 different objectives in the mission on Vermeer. You weaken the defenses of the attack in a bunch of different ways. If you don't do
I'll take
all
this
3
elevator
of them,
down. Someone will...
Kirahi dies over the radio. 10 minutes into this video, have I done anything? I talked a lot,
What's happening?
in and out of the game.
Sensors have picked up activity on the perimeter. Hurry, Commander. Someone will meet you below.
And now we're down here to do more talking.
All specimens are accounted for, sir.
Yay!
Shepard, excellent timing. Good to have you here.
Hi, Morden.
Morden?
Eyesight still sharp. Surprise understandable. Hadn't expected to return to work.
You're back with STG?
Special consultant. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong. Helped female Krogan. Fed information to Clan Erdnot. Encouraged political pressure to free female.
You must be Rex's inside source.
Yes, can explain later. Security warnings not normal. Need to get off world for sake of Krogan. Females had weakened immune systems. Side effect of Malin's cure. These didn't survive.
But what about Malin's research? I thought we saved it.
Indeed, data saved, but not complete. Lacks crucial details to reconstruct cure, but still useful for synthesizing from living tissue. Couldn't save them.
I'm sure you did everything you could, Morton.
Arrived too late. Cannot delay now. One survivor, immune to genophage, can synthesize cure from her tissue.
She's still here.
Yes, last hope for Krogan. If she dies, genophage cure... problematic. Please be careful. Krogan's slow to trust.
I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy.
Are you here to kill
Goddess, what she's been through.
Erdnot, Rex, and I are here to take you home.
Why? What am I to you?
You're the future of the Krogan race. I'm fighting for that.
Then I hope you brought an army.
Give me an update.
Outbound communications have been severed. We're cut off. Secure all data to off-site location.
See, you don't even really see Solarian women either, except for the replacement counselor for the Citadel. I think there's like 2 in the entire trilogy. I should say franchise now, because
Only one
Andromeda's
survived,
coming
Rex.
in
It
a
might
month.
be safer down here.
As of this recording, anyway.
Release the female. We're leaving.
Oh my god.
I can't. Protocol states during lockdown, no specimens.
Objection noted. Now, please release Krogan. Need to monitor pod as it clears quarantine procedures.
When I get control of my character, I'm going to go ahead and end the recording and start it again.
You'll see Tachanka again. I promise.
Get to elevator, Shepard.
Alright. I'll be back shortly.